great ones. Since the grand equinox March 21st, Central Sun, 5D, New Earth Stargate opened, millions of lightworkers stationed on planet Earth walked across the Great Rainbow Bridge into a lighter, more beautiful and abundant realm. These light beings are beginning to manifest powerful and positive change in their personal lives for the very first time. Many of them are taking baby steps because this is quite a shocking change from what they have known on Earth for so long. This global 5D shift is being experienced as a personal life evolution first and currently, but as more and more of these light beings evolve spiritually back to their true nature, and as they combine their high vibrational energy towards peace and love on this planet, the 5D New Earth Heaven reality will manifest itself as the collective world reality, and will spark the greatest spiritual evolution this world has ever known. This new 5D experience is what is called the Golden Age. We can tell you that you absolutely came through the 5D gateway on the March 21st equinox, and all the golden opportunities you have dreamed of are now going to manifest. For many of us it has already started in profound ways. The first challenge you will have after this shift is trying to adapt to it. But just like everything else in your past spiritual and life training, you will get used to it, you will master it, and it will become second nature. Let's just say, it's your first few days on your new job. Just like a new 3D job, the first days are a bit challenging until you get the hang of things and make the necessary adjustments, but eventually, you start to flow and succeed with it all. The personal experience many light beings are experiencing after this portal is comparable to inheriting $1 million. All of a sudden all of it is thrown directly into your lap, no joke. When we say, all of it, we mean everything you always wanted and everything that seemed too good to be true is presented to you by the universe as soon as you touch the 5D level. The shocking reality here is this: no one is totally ready for it when it happens, and they sure don't want to lose this great thing they just found, but it is so powerful one will gain a bit of anxiety, begin to struggle and wrestle with it a few days, and try their best to get this powerful out-of-control manifestation under control. We can guide you here by saying, when it happens to you, don't try to control it and wrestle it under control the way things are handled in 3D. The universe will knock you flat on your angelic butt for attempting to process a 5D thing using your old 3D approach. Dear one, you are not in the same world that you were in a week ago. Not at all. Look around and see. You will know. When you traveled etherically through this central sun portal last week, you brought a bit of astral debris into 5D with you. This is very normal, but it certainly is not very pleasant. If a lower vibration collides with a higher one, there is an intense offset carrier wave created called chaos or energetic noise. And the etheric power of this offset anti-wave of energy is almost unimaginable. Let's use the oil and vinegar analogy. Sure, you can shake the bottle super hard and mix the oil and vinegar for a moment, but did you really mix the two? How long until after you let the bottle sit, does the oil and vinegar completely separate again, returning back to their natural vibrational states of being? You are now here, great one. You got to wake up fast and move out of those low vibes now. You got to drop the big black garbage bag of trauma and drama and negative nastiness that you tried to bring into the mansions of heaven. You can come on in, but you need to toss that bag of shit overboard before you come through the pearly gates. You got to let all that old stuff go, dear one, and drop it over the side of your sailing balloon before you crash into the trees. Pleiadian guides have said this week in our transmissions, light beings are clearing the astral debris field out of the way now from the Andara 321 crystal transport through the Grand Central Sun Portal. What is all this talk of portals, dimensions, stargates, 5D and the 40 Hz gamma state of being? It is heaven on earth, dear one. This heaven on earth is first an exclusive personal experience you will have right here on earth. Then it becomes collectively dominating the physical realm when enough beings resonate fast enough, internally and together at the cellular DNA level. Your inward energetic world and state of being projects outwardly, and builds the physical holographic matrix of matter and physical perception. You are the creator of everything by virtue of your state of being. 5D and the new earth, dear one, truly is the biblical heaven spoke of old. What we speak of is a new life and new world filled with happiness, peace, love, freedom, abundance, and health. 5D is this realm. It is heaven and it is incredible and beautiful. And behold, I saw a new earth and a new heaven, for the old one had passed away. This 5D new earth heaven does not come with outward observation, dear one, but is a state of being that you can come to. When we say come to, we mean, you must resonate with its frequency to perceive it. You do not just fly away one glad morning to this heaven after you die, and here's why. First of all, there is no such thing as death. No matter who and what you think you are, and no matter what you think you see going on around you in this 3D illusion matrix, and no matter how many earth funerals you have attended, the highest truth on this matter is, you are an eternal being that has always existed and who will always exist. Leaving the physical body is not death. What's more, nefarious ancient beings hijacked the human soul in ancient days, into a never-ending reincarnation cycle with the upper barrier of human spiritual evolution locked into the first layer of 4D, the astral realm. For hundreds of thousands of years on this planet, it has been near impossible to break through this 4D veil. As of the end of Earth year 2018, this veil and reincarnation trap was removed. As of the beginning of spring of 2019, light beings bathed this planet in enough high vibrational light energy to aid you in achieving this 5D, 40 Hz state of being. For the first time in human history, it is possible for large numbers of light beings to resonate on up through the fourth dimensional state of being, and blast into the 5D state of being. Furthermore, the 321 and hour portal through the astral realm to 5D gave you the 3D way of the 3D matrix reincarnation trap, and many beings are still traveling through it each day. You must wake up now and be aware of it all, and begin doing your own personal work. Prepare your layered bodies, so they will be light enough to travel through. If you did come through, you will know it. So again we ask, how do you get to heaven or 5D? You have to earn it. It is a free gift, but you have to be able to fully receive it, and you can only receive it when you are in full alignment with it. In one way, you really do have to earn your way to heaven. This is what your whole spiritual journey has been about, dear one. How do you earn this? This can only be achieved through strong spiritual discipline and practice, and by gaining the understanding of it that comes from knowledge beyond the 3D world. We just cannot behave like everyone else that walks around planet Earth in a zombie robotic or sleep state. Sure, we need to operate in 3D while we are stationed here, but shouldn't we all be a bit more noble, honorable, intelligent, wonderful and impeccable in all our ways? You came here to help all of them, but maybe you forgot who you truly are for a moment. Stop imagining you are just some lowly being who does mindless, wasteful things each day for many earthy years, and begin now to see the truth, and begin to transform yourself back to your divine angelic nature. You must rise above it all to be strong enough and intelligent enough to be able to lift everyone else up. Don't worry, you are not going to do this alone. There are 4.5 billion of us here, and we are all working in tandem with you on this great mission to Earth. 5D heaven, dear one, is inside of you and all around you right this moment. Great efforts have been made by celestial beings docked all around this solar system to make a way for you. A grand portal has been opened, but will you walk through it? Can you walk through it? We know you can, and we know that you will. The future is already written, dear one, and we are just watching to see what you will do next. Where is this 5D heaven? The kingdom of heaven can only come from where it exists, inside of you. You are the bringer of it to earth. Be still for a time, go in and find this great kingdom and bring it forth. Emanate it from your being for all the world to see. You are light for this world, and without you, there would be no light to show the way at night and up the rocky hills. Shine brightly so all can find the way, and do not cover your light with a veil. The light shines in the darkness, and the darkness has not overcome it to this day. When the light shined on the earth, the darkness could not comprehend it and it had to go away forever. Celestial light forces, angelic beings known as the Pleiadians and the Great Central Race, have worked for months to put a powerful gamma, 5D, 40 Hz, energetic field around the Earth, so it is fully available for all to attain, but only if one is ready for it and if they truly seek after it. It takes strong determination and discipline to do this ascension work, so isn't it time to get busy? What is it worth to you? We say, it is worth everything. The work is to raise your internal vibration as high as you can elevate it, while your feet are still on the ground. You must master the 3D world, 4D, and now 5D. You are a multidimensional being that will operate on many levels at the same time in the same space, time-space. Did the event and the grand solar flash happen? Here is the highest truth in regards to this critical earth matter. It is important to understand that there is a personal event and a white light experience that you will perceive first as a light being. This divine messenger has experienced both of these, and many others have had both of these experiences recently. All the light beings on earth do not resonate at the same state of consciousness, and each one will have their own personal experience of these perceptions at just the right moment when they are ready. Keep in mind that you are getting some help with this. Now, secondly, and after enough of us have this experience, it will start rippling through the entire light worker population of planet Earth. Unconscious humans cannot have either of these experiences until they wake up from what is transpiring all around them, and begin to resonate higher internally. The combined energy and conscious super-cohesion of the star seeds on Earth is becoming a force of light here that has never been seen. Every day the power of light and goodness emanating from the 4.5 billion star seeds on Earth is overtaking the lower vibrational 3D matrix, and transforming it into a new 40 Hz, 5D, crystalline, diamond light grid, that is anchored to celestial temples in the higher dimensions. This new crystalline light grid is being overlaid by light forces from the sky to the ground as we speak. Ancient Lemurian and Atlantean and Ara crystal technology is playing a big role in the building of this grid. When enough starseeds ascend through the March 21st Grand Portal, which will remain open until all things are fulfilled on this mission, a spectacular starseed collective grand solar flash will be released from the great central sun at the galactic core, and will bounce off the Earth's sun and bombard the surface of this planet and the beings here with a blinding flash of white magnet 5D, gamma photon light. This collective white light experience will be witnessed as a physical flash of light in the skies. To fully understand this, read the ancient teachings of the Kali Yuga. The incredible levels of gamma plasma light that has been sent here by Pleiadian light forces using advanced plasma craft technology for the last 6 months from the great central sun and showing on the Schumann resonance chart, was to charge the sun of the Earth up as a giant capacitor in preparation for this collective starseed solar flash and event. At that moment, all unconscious humans will wake up out of their long ancient slumber, and they will see they have been deceived in every possible way. they will see with clear eyes and clear understanding for the first time that their world has been a completely fabricated digital holograph created around them with the intent to create suffering and enslavement. When they awaken, they will be in shock for a time and will only be able to turn to you for guidance and assistance. The very ones who persecuted you will have a sincere and profound change of heart, and will come to you as meek humble beings with new hearts. You will not leave this realm until all of this is fulfilled. This is the mission you volunteered for, and this is your divine royal destiny, to save planet Earth and the humans who dwell here. Remember your mission, remember how important it is, and remember how to perform your mission here to assist humanity in their grand evolution. We are just here to remind you of all of this, and we are here to assist you on this great mission. We are your original and true family of light. Dear one, can you remember that where you come from, you rank among the highest levels of celestial royalty? Do you remember that you are a member of the elite special forces of light and love? Do you remember making a universal and unbreakable celestial agreement with yourself, with First Source and with all of us to depart your heavenly home, forsake all of your angelic power and perfection, and to descend down to this lowly place on that faithful day? Do you remember making such a sacrifice on behalf of all of humanity? Remember who and what you truly are, and start being this now great one. Dear ones, this realm is now completely engulfed in 5D high frequency, white, magnetic, plasma, gamma light, but the frequency of your DNA is what tunes into and decodes this high vibrational realm as a reality. You are not morphing into an angelic being, you are already one and you always were. You must simply remember this and start to be this. To ascend means to start being. This is all about your state of being. Your state of doing first comes from your state of being. You don't have to do anything except start being. How would a divine benevolent angelic being of pure love and advanced intelligence behave? How has any great master divine being that has ever walked this planet behaved? Be like this. Oh, we come bringing you encoded, advanced diamond light codes in our messages, and we say, you must now start to simply be the 5D divine angelic being that you truly are while walking forth in this world. The simple but profound way to be the higher 5D being is to start being it now. The simple but profound way to be in the fifth dimension is to start being in it now. Start living as if you are in 5D and it shall be. To be in 5D heaven, start being in heaven now. It's been here the entire time. Do you understand what we have said down through the ages? The message has never changed if you go back and look. We are still speaking to the people of Earth in Earth year 2019, and we will keep speaking until our message is heard and received. This was part of the original plan to trigger you at a specific moment. That moment is now, dear one. Are you ready to reassume your status as celestial royalty now? Are you fully ready now to receive all the goodness that you deserve and that you have ever dreamed of? Are you really ready? Can you be responsible with this goodness and can you handle it? Think about this carefully, dear one, and you shall know yourself. Since the opening of the grand portal, it is now a time for big life changes as you move into 5D. These major life shifts include geographical locations, twin flame reunions, and a change from 3D work to spiritual services work. While you are here on Earth in a 3D human body, you must work with the ways of 3D, and even use the 3D world system to your advantage. You have to survive here, but you do not have to be in drudgery or misery each day. This would be against the higher teachings. Have you considered setting up your online home business yet? This is the perfect abundance solution for spiritually evolved beings. Have some faith now, and begin to align with these super high vibe energies that are available to you. A lot is being required of you at the moment because a lot of amazing things are being given to you. You must now be able to receive it all into your energetic field and manage it in a natural but responsible way. It's also a time to finally cut some of those old unhealthy low-vibe energetic cords. Remember, they will not fit into your new 5D 40 Hz, high-vibe reality. The great teaching says, only connect to high-vibe beings of light. These are very energetic times as the old Earth gives way to the new one. It is a great time of transformation for the light beings stationed on Earth. Your new light body is being formed for heaven now, and you must assist it. Do deep, slow breathing several times per day, and you will be amazed at what happens. Eat energetic natural foods, work your physical body out, be in nature, drink lots of water to avoid dehydration, and above all, get some rest and sleep. You cannot do anything well when you are fatigued and exhausted. Learn to work with crystals to manage the energy around you and inside of you. It will take a moment to adjust to it all, believe us, we know. Sometimes you just need to step back for a couple of hours and ponder on it all to let it sink in. Rushing and scrambling is no longer the way for you, so go slow and go with the flow. We will stand beside you here as you go through changes over the coming weeks and months. Light forces have been giving us an entire new data set now, which is a magnificent template for the new 5D Earth and for your new life and 5D way of being. Follow your heart in all you do now. You will need to give yourself a bit of a makeover after the intense DNA activation and upgrade you just experienced. You have mastered both the 3D world and the 4D world, and now you are ready to begin work on the 5D version of you. We can tell you it is a very elegant, new 5D image of you that will be presenting to the world, but please remember, you still must simply be you. If you were given $1 million tomorrow, would you polish yourself up a bit? If you became a famous actor tomorrow, what would your public image be? If you became CEO of a large company tomorrow, maybe you would still have longer hair and wear some cool clothes, but we think you would be a bit GQ for sure. How do you imagine an advanced beautiful being from a higher world would look and act if they came to Earth? We can tell you they would be dressed in the most stunning royal attire, and be perfected in their character and their ways of being. We are just painting a picture of the new 5D you. Be impeccable and honorable in all you do, as you are representing the great celestial star nations while you are here on this planet. You have to navigate in 3D here, but do it in a higher, more advanced and more intelligent way. Many light beings have been around humans so long they think they are this. You are human enough because of your physical body, but you know the truth about who and what you truly are, and why you are here on Earth at this great time. There is no accident and all things are pre-planned and have great purpose for you, the planner. You gave yourself some amazing challenges on this journey to Earth, so get busy facing all the things you have been fearing and break the cycles that have held you bound. We assure you that if you take a leap of faith, you will fly and not fall. This is what all of this is about, Great One. Humans aren't progressing much at all in their spiritual evolution and in fact, are digressing even now. There are 4.5 billion light workers on planet Earth that must stand up together in a loving, powerful, energetic way, to save this world and the beings who dwell here. Just know that there are great angelic beings around you at this moment who are guiding and protecting you, and giving you everything you need to move forward. Fear nothing, accept what is, and make it better with the master level energy that is inside of you. The master being doesn't react, but is the still observer of what is, and knows his true strength inside. He knows that he is in control of everything because he is in control of himself. You have great hope now, so be encouraged and stay strong. Let us all continue in our good work together on Earth to assist humanity in their grand spiritual evolution. We are all experiencing the energetic upheaval. This is transpiring as one world gives way to a new one. It's normal and okay to have issues during all of this. Remember, we are all experiencing pretty much the same thing right now, and we are all here together navigating through it. It is not only springtime, but the dawn of a beautiful new day on planet Earth and in your personal life, Great One. Clear skies and smooth sailing are ahead. Thank you, Great Ones. Godspeed, Michael and the Pleiadians.